1, 2. I've had to think on the fly. For some reason, my scheduled stream wouldn't connect to the streaming software. But I've managed to get started, which is good. So I'm just quickly trying to edit this stream info. Let's change this. Can I even change the thumbnail? This. Oh. Fans just kicked in. Let's go. I'll be with you in just a second, peeps. I was there prepping since 11 o'clock. Okay. Boom, boom. Save that. Close that. Change that. Right, I think I've got it. Okay, righty. I think I'm live. I'm alive. Chilling with this little group here now. 1 2 1 2. Mic is on. Okay, Saturday. Here we are. Zwift. I'm doing stage 2 of Tour of Watopia. Did stage 1 yesterday for the second time. I'm here to get some serious XP. So feel free to ask along. I'm trying a slightly different approach to this Saturday YouTube stream. I've actually prepared a whole load of topics. We don't have to talk about them. Topic is always whatever you want to talk about. But I thought I'd focus on the latest news on Zwift. So we will be talking about the latest Zwift staffing cuts. 15% cuts across the whole of Zwift. There's the new Zwift Hub. £499. Dollars or euro prices will apply. And of course we won Tour of Watopia. Double XP. Double time on the power up lengths. And I'm really looking to get to level 45 so I can get those rainbow wheels. Colours of the rainbow! Oh yeah. I've been waiting for those wheels for like 2 years. Right now I'm on the Tron, trusted Tron. This is my favourite. I worked so hard to get this Tron. So we're just going to chill. I have created some prompts. Nothing too structured. I like to just talk a bit of nonsense, sing a little bit, do a bit of rhyming words. Get into a bit of a bunch in a bit. These people are, I think most people are chilled. It's Saturday, your weekend has just started. I'd normally do like long rides on a Saturday, so I may be here for a few of these. There's the Zwiftinsider, where I get most of my Zwift information and guidance from. They're doing tiny races. Now, I'm not much of a racer, but I do like the occasional race. It kind of like sets where your training is, where your riding is, your fitness. Gives you something to work towards. And who doesn't love a podium? Or the chance of a podium? I have, apparently I've got excellent conditions. Excellent connection. Nicely chucked. See, I need to maybe second fan's just kicked in. Have those fans on a smart plug, and I've set some routines. So I do a command to my smart speaker, she who shall not be named, or the other one that starts with a G and ends in U, and a gal. So my lights will turn on, turbo trailer turns on, phone switches on to silent, DND, gym light comes on, and then the first fan kicks in after 8 minutes, then his second fan kicks in another 5 minutes later. Or I can speak to him, tell him to turn off. Today I am streaming and Zwifting as the green British cyclist once again. My solar panels have been generating free electricity. My battery is, it was about 90% full before I went on. So I've stuck a load of washing on. I only do my washing and my laundry when the sun's out. So yeah, free laundry, and by the time I come off, I'll probably have exported some to the grid. But I'll be being paid 15p per kilowatt. Imagine that. Zwifting cycling, getting fit, and at the same time, I'm helping the environment and I'm making money. This is not what I thought indoor cycling would be all about. Okay, I'm going to fire off this power up. I think there's one coming up, not too long. But I might need to delete that other. Let's fire off this. But let me. Here we go. Draft. Maybe I'll reschedule this one for next week. Can I even reschedule it? Yeah, we can. Okay. Actually, I'll do that for 3 o'clock. And I'll do the tiny races. Where you gone, peeps? So I've got to pay attention, yeah? Pay attention, Kenny Ken. No one behind me. Ugh. Alright, so I caught these up, but they're not really moving. Feather, feather, feather. There is quite a substantial lag from what you guys are getting. So I've just started the KOM. 2.5 kilometer KOM. Get some faster cadence going. So when you join, feel free to ask away, and if you're watching on the repeat, post a comment. Hit the subscribe too, I really appreciate that. Check out some of my other videos. I make quite a lot of videos on Zwift, amongst other things. Welcome to my current viewer. How do? Hope you are well. Thank you for joining, really do appreciate it. Bit of a false start for me. There is some serious lag, what I can see on this stream. Oh wow, 17 minutes already, it doesn't even feel like it. So I started yesterday's ride, stage 1, Group A. My warm-up was actually starting the actual ride. Took me about 14 minutes to feel settled. Still a bit of a view change. Got the awesome Tron. Set it on the multi-dual coloured wheels. What up, yo? Grab my wheel. Oh, you know what? Those shoes look pretty awesome. Look at those shoes. I would actually wear those shoes. Right. Switch view. Let's give you some race perspective. So you can join me if you're live. You can join me at 3 o'clock. Attempting to I was going to say do some damage. I think I'm going to do myself some damage on the Zwiftinsider tiny races. So the plan was to just do this pretty much zone 2. At the moment I'm just going by feel. This pace feels good. It's not too much. I'm doing like around about 2.2 watts per kilogram. It's a nice fondo, a long distance, solid ride pace. On my heart rate, it's nice and settled, 145. Kind of where you want it to be. So the distance of this route is about 20 kilometers. Let's talk a bit about the route, what we're actually doing. So stage 1 is the flats. Put your heads down and clock a lot of distance and more XP in a hurry on this fun, flat and fast inaugural stage. Get ready for more power-ups and more surprises than ever before. So you will see a surprise. Don't know about on this route, but I've done route 1 or A. When you go through, I think it's the second or the third, what do you call them? Gates, bridge, the power-up. You change into a different suit. If you've not seen it, I won't spoil it for you. If you have, it's pretty cool, isn't it? So we're on stage 2, which is standard. This is the magnificent 8, 29.1 kilometers of distance, or 18.1 miles. Elevation is 155 meters, which is around about 500 feet. Chill. Zwift are gonna ease you into this nice and gently. Not looking to finish you off on the first ride, although judging from previous years, there will be some longer ones, some hill ones in there. Makuri Islands are probably my current favourites. Coming to the end of this little KOM, you look just above, you can see 350 metres to the pin. It's even called a pin. There it is, just ahead. Meters. Do a Usain Bolt sprint, couldn't I? But it's not. Oh, shit. Shoot. Oh, I think I just about pressed the power up before we got a new one. Nearly forgot. Nearly caught me. Oh, did it? Oh, I missed it. Ah. Right, okay, so missed out on a power up there. What a focus. No, I got it. Okay, cool. Look, we've got a new PR too. Oh, that's weird. It just said 10 XP for some strange reason. Oh, okay, that must have been my power up. Welcome. Feel free to say hi in the comments, ask a question. These Saturday rides on Zwift, kind of using them as a chance to do some casual riding. Nothing spectacular. I'll share with you a few races, doing one later on at 3 PM UK time, so in roughly about 2.5 hours. But if you're new, or you're just looking to learn a little bit more about Zwift or anything else, here's your chance to ask me a question. Topics to get you started. Zwift Hub, equipment, are Zwift making a profit? Apparently not. They've just secured about another 560 million of funding. Eric Min, the CEO, has now moved to co-CEO and have taken on a couple of new appointments onto that senior leadership team. One of them used to work at Meta, another one at Amazon. Amazon! What does that mean? Well, get my notes up and I can quote your names, but there we go. Let's bring them up. So we've got Beidler, new co-CEO, previously at Amazon, and I think he worked on Amazon Kids Plus, something to do with kids tech and I guess apps. If I was to make a guess, and my guesses mean nothing, they're just my guesses, I'd say they were probably going to look towards expanding their kids offering on Zwift. If you don't know, children, they Zwift for free. So I think the fact that Zwift aren't making money yet, or profit, they're making money. How many they've not turned a profit yet? If I recall, I think their turnover in 2022 was, I think it was around about near the $300 million mark. They've had a couple of job cuts, one in May, some conflicting information between how much those numbers are. One source says 68, Zwiftinsider puts it a bit higher, and then there's 15% cuts just recently announced. So they're obviously trying to trim down somewhere, and in trimming down you'd think growth and profitability are going to be key. So price hike, obviously I'm UK, so I'm quoting UK prices, £12.99 a month, which to me is really a fair price compared to a gym membership. And I know it's not the gym, but in comparison, you know, you appreciate that you can't expect to get all this interaction and convenience for nothing. I really do love the whole Zwift environment though, and what it brings. So in all fairness, I've been on Zwift for 2.5 years now. There's not been a price change yet. I think I can comfortably accept a price hike. £1 increase doesn't really seem worth it. £2 will put it up to $14.99. The £15 mark, it's still fair. Don't tell Zwift, but I'd probably still be comfortable going to £20, but not such a big hike in one go. I mean, ultimately, £20, less than £5 a week. It's not bad, is it? 40p a day to use it. I know I don't ride it every day, but I'm typically on 5 days a week when I'm not slacking. That'll be a fair price, but I'd want like between 5 to 10 years until they reach that hike. But I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if it went to about the £15 mark. You guys in America are $15, so I'm sure they're looking at that $20 ceiling. $19.99. What would you pay? Let me know in the comments. Who else have you got? Mike Lusthouse, CTO, is that Chief Technical Officer. And we've also got Manlio Conte. So these guys come with cross experience from sort of like tech, and so we've got Meta, we've got Amazon, and I wish I'd brought my notes up onto the side screen. Zwift Hub, one of those guys. What do you reckon, Mike? Tech guy. Some new changes to the Zwift Hub. I'd like them to bring back the Zwift bike. That looked awesome, didn't it? I think they maybe got a little bit too carried away. Did look awesome though. I mean, effectively, you'd be on this bike, and if they didn't put neon wheels that light up, it wouldn't be quite right. I mean, you could rig some yourself, couldn't you? But that would have been awesome. To give us this concept, the concept of the concept bike, look what's coming, and then it ends up being, let's bring this up. So Tour of Watopia. To leave them up anyway. Pick it up. Zwift Hub. Have a quick look. Too far away for me to read. Anyway, that's what we can expect coming up. Whoop whoop. £499. You know what? It's actually a very reasonably priced turbo trainer. It's direct drive, so it's going to adjust. When you hit the hills, it will adjust itself, so it feels like you're on a hill. I don't think it comes with a cassette, but don't worry about a cassette, and don't worry about getting an expensive one. I have really cheap cassette from Decathlon on here. Weight savings doesn't mean anything on an indoor turbo trainer, so you don't really need the weight saving. Save your money, use that to invest in some decent pedals, a better fan. Keep cool, fool. So I am getting double XP, and my orange bar above really has jumped up quite a lot. Bring my notes up. So, Eric Min, although he's now co-CEO, he still remains chairman of the board. How can you be bored solely on Zwift? So anyway, so if you want more information, my sources will be in the description at the end, but it's mostly from Zwiftinsider and general internet searches. Let's fire off this power up. Talk a bit more about those layoffs. So in May 2022, one source says they laid off 63 staff. Well, actually, what was it? 80 employees, 63 from the Long Beach, California branch offices. Although Zwiftinsider say there was 150, 20%. And most of those came from the marketing, the creative, and the people team. What does it mean? So I'm assuming we all know. So Zwift has been out for quite a while. Was it 2014 maybe? Here we go. I've changed. Dinosaur suit activated. I'm like a Bowser from Mario Kart. What do you reckon? Cool or no cool? Fun or no fun? So anyway, you all know the pandemic that hit back in 2020. That's when I joined Zwift. November of 2020, lockdowns, fear of not being able to do my mountain biking and keep fit, gyms all shut, swimming pools all shut. I found Zwift, wow, I can still do all the things I want to do outside, inside. And I've been hooked ever since. My riding, cycling has improved. I've even gone back outside and done some outdoor exploring riding. So there was huge growth. 2021, 2022, loads of hiring. Is it wrong to be optimistic at the time when you've got unprecedented growth? Or should they have been a bit more cautious? Comment below, tell me what you think. Were they too greedy? Were they blind to not see? A bit short-sighted? You can only keep climbing and exceeding all your targets. Eventually you have to reach a plateau. Maybe dip for a bit, level off, reach your equilibrium. In reality, I don't really care too much as long as Zwift continues to operate. For multiple reasons. Obviously, no one ever wants to see someone's livelihood put at risk. As long as Zwift continues to add more features, I think I'll still be happy to pay more and continue to pay. You push it above £15, it's not there yet, but I kind of expect it. Hey, come back to this video, clip it. If the price range increases to £15, go back and you can say, Ken Dizzle, Black British Cyclist, said it first. March 11th, 2023. Anyway, as long as they keep making it interesting, adding new routes, which they've done great with the introduction of the Macquarie Islands and then the Scotland routes like Glasgow. You know what? Sometimes you ride around them and it does feel like the other routes, just with different background, but that doesn't matter. It's all about creating this virtual environment. Otherwise I'll be sat on anything, like just an indoor bike, staring at a mirror in a gym or in front of a wall. I can interact, I mean, would you really want to watch me streaming if it was just video of me on the bike, what you see there? But you can't have all the immersive. If you do, let me know in the comments. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's $619.5 million of funding they've secured in this latest round. That's some of my sources. So you got Getlaka, GTLATKA.com. That's where I've got my company's information on. Zwift's accounts, 36 million of profits in 2022. Zwiftinsider, of course. Highly recommend that for any source of information. Eric Schlange, he has done so many great things for us Zwifters. Bike reviews, info on the tracks. Top 5 Zwift videos, I've appeared on a few of those, not for a while though, but it's good to see that there were a load of new creators on there sharing their Zwift experience. I've kind of took a bit of a back seat on that for a bit. Wasn't really anything new I was adding. Hence I'm trying to do some of these lives, get some of you people interacting live, even though my stream's about a minute and a half behind what I can see. That's a serious delay, isn't it? Anyway, I prepared, I did research, actual research and planning for this. What else have we got? Yeah, so Manlio and Conte is from Meta, and Beidler worked for 17 years at Amazon, working on the Amazon Kids, which is hardware and software content for kids. That's got to be why would you bring someone with that expertise to come and develop, improve Zwift if that wasn't what he was planning to do? Or maybe he's going to expand that for the same sort of stuff, but to an older market. Hey, Eric, Solange or Min, maybe you should target older people. Get some more active older people cycling, flip it. Do you think, like, could you imagine your nan or your granddad on Zwift? On a tandem. Don't old people ride tandems. Tandem Zwift. Do you know what? That would actually work, wouldn't it? Because, would it, if you had individual parameters? But you wouldn't need individual, would you? Because both cranks operate the same drivetrain. Hey, been onto Dragon's Den. Dual tandem Zwift bike. Well, I'm all out on my own. 9.4 kilometres left. Doesn't even feel like 40 minutes. So you can guess my calories if you like. 40 minutes at a rate of about 2 watts per kilogram. What do you reckon my average or my total calories burn for that 40 minutes? I'm going to tell you anyway. Currently 420. .42 calories a minute. And someone tried to tell me that they can do a spin class and burn like, I'm sure they said something crazy like they was going to burn like 2,000 calories in like a 40-minute spin class. I was like, no chance. No chance at all. Don't care how fast you're spinning, you will not burn 1,000 calories in an hour in a spin class, yet alone 2,000. It's like a whole day's worth of eating. So you're going to burn a whole day's worth of food in 1 hour. Nah, don't think so. I really don't think so. So back to the Tron, not the Tron, I'm on the Tron. Back to my mission to grab the rainbow Zwift wheels. I could wear them on like Friday, couldn't I? As soon as my orange bar at the top, just below where you got my time and my distance, as soon as that's completely full, I'll be at level 45. I can head to the Zwift shop, spend some of those drops. Look, I've got nearly 8.5 million drops. 8.5 million drops. Welcome, new viewer. Thank you for joining. If you ask me a question and I'm really slow getting back to you, it's just because the stream had a few issues getting started. Those guys just behind me. Could be with me, guys. I could be pulling you. Anyone got any opinions on drafting? Should you share the draft and take pulls? If you do draft, do you just sit in, let the people that want to go in front, do their stuff? Do you think, actually, I'm going to take a 30-second pull. I'm going to take a 60-second pull. Do you even know that that's kind of like the expected? It's an etiquette. To have an etiquette in drafting. Do you draft strangers? Would you draft a stranger if he was out IRL on your bike? So I can see these guys nearly getting up to me, which is great. I can then fire off my draft. I think I'm just about on the wheel of the people in front. Where did they go? Did I absorb them already? Oh, okay, here we go. Draft time. What took you guys? Took you? So I get to my warm up. I'll be back again in 2 hours. Do some tiny races. Zwiftinsider. Come on, guys. I don't actually need the draft anyway, so if you don't want to put up, that's fine. 7K's left. I'll eat up that 40 XP. Thank you very much. If you're watching this and you enjoy the content, or you want to see more of what I do, I genuinely appreciate, value, and I'm grateful for every single subscriber that I have. If you enjoy the video, like it. If you don't, give it a dislike. But if you do, tell me why you don't like it. Was you expecting something else? What would you expect to see? I am totally flexible and looking to develop these Saturday live streams on Zwift into a regular weekly event where I can talk about or bring any topic that you wish. So kind of like open subject content. But if you ever want to post a comment, find me on Twitter, Black Cyclists, an S on the end, or search Black British Cyclists. You will find me in most places. Let me know. I've also been weekly gold met, 100 kilometres. That's great. 1 day left to repeat that. Not really been on for much of the midweek. I think I was on Tuesday, then yesterday, and again today. But yeah, so I've been collecting old and disused children's bikes from family, friends and local contacts, work employees, doing those up so I can turn those round and give them out for free to local young people and children in the community. The latest 4 are just waiting to be picked up by a charity in Birmingham, UK, OVS. Nearly dished out, and I've got 4 other bikes that I need to collect from my employees. Big shout to my colleagues at the Open University. And this is just part of what I want to do to try and make this more accessible, get people more aware and get people more active. Why let a barrier exist? If I can do my little bit to get other people enjoying cycling as much as me, or just a little bit. I'm too passionate. Overdone. Right on. And of course, if you don't see me here live on a Saturday, mini videos where I'm weighing different bike parts, little shorts. How heavy is a through axle? Do you think it's heavier or lighter than a quick release skewer? I investigated for you. I've got the results. Subscribe or go to my shorts videos. It'll be last in the playlist. There's about 60 or so different things that I've weighed so far. Sports gels, brake cable, cleats, pedals, shoes, glasses, gloves, jerseys, bibs, chains. I'm not quite running out of things to weigh. Just things to fit on my mini scales. All there, and of course you can catch me live over on Twitch. Link in the description or in my bio. I'm usually there midweek from about 4 PM GMT. I ride for about 90 minutes depending on what I'm doing. Could be a workout, could just be with the pace partners, could even be a race. Just add in some distance, and I'll talk all the way through it. And if you're lucky, I might even do you a freestyle rhyme. I'm not a rapper. I guess I'm more of a poet. Don't you know it? comfortable while I'm cycling, so I don't even have to stop. So this is where the ride just feels super smooth. See, my heart rate settled down now from 140 something to 150. This is settled. This is hold this pace all day. Well, I don't really know about all day. You know what I mean? I could quite easily be doing this for a couple of hours, even 3. 100 kilometers at this pace, no problem. Feel a bit sore afterwards. Have a nice long soak in the bath. Bath. Alright, let's jump on these wheels. Draft, man. I wish it was warm enough and not as frosty, and I could take the new Wibble outside, but it's a summer bike built for speed. You'd be crazy to go out in the snow and ice. Carbon wheels and frame, that ain't gonna make no difference. You probably want more weight rather than less weight in icy conditions. This brake's definitely coming in handy in that situation. Gravel bike, if anything, or just off to the trail than a mountain bike. 40 XP, let's go! We're going to turn right at this tree, head back in towards the city. This might be the last power up. Oh, draft straight away, just draft. Draft, draft, draft. Didn't even flash. Straight to the draft. So coming up to the end, 2.3 kilometers left. I am just over 550 calories burnt. Fueled by yesterday's dinner, a spag bowl, and this morning a cup of tea, a strong but milky coffee, 3 digestive biscuits. I'll have my breakfast after this, some porridge oats with some golden syrup, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, some raisins, some almonds, a few cashew nuts, and that will fuel me for the Zwiftinsider tiny races, which will be in around about 2 hours from now, or in the VOD if you're watching this on the replay. We're looking at like 6, somewhere between 4.5 and 8 kilometer rides. all out, I guess. One of them's a volcano circuit, I know that. Pointless pressing that, but there's no one here to draft, so I might just burn it in this last mile. No point dallying up the hill. Go like you know. That's K. Meters. I'd probably go for the sprint from here. Go early, catch them out. And there we have it. Tour of Watopia Stage 1, Route B completed. Let's go. I went. So join me next week. I'll be doing more of the Tour of Watopia. We'll likely be on Stage 2 or maybe even Stage 3 by then. I'll probably ride 1 or 2. Find some new topics to talk about. It's just a free ride. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to cool down for a bit. And then I've got 2 hours to eat, refresh the stream, ready for I could potentially do all 4 of those races, literally about 5 minutes between each one. Whew. So total calories at the moment we're on 613. That's a decent evening meal. Any questions, leave them in the comments. And if you're joining me at 3 o'clock, I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Something about ending your Zwift ride on an even number, or at least rounding up to the nearest KM. I won't quite get 40 XP points, but I will get 20. Guidance. I could maybe even start the short one. Do you reckon I could? Jump onto the short one. Literally like a minute to go. Let's have a look. Oh yes. Can do it. Bit of tempers. Okay. And this. Oh, okay. Oh, I missed it. I haven't missed it. My event started. Okay, I wasn't fast enough. Wasn't fast enough. Never mind. Right, so I'm back. I could do race London, couldn't I? One lap. Ugh. Aero and draft. I don't reckon I've got it in me to do a long race. I think I can only manage a short one. When I've gotten to the starts to decide. Let's have a look. What would you do? What would you do? I guess I can take off the Tour of Watopia logo. Do a stage 2 Tour of Watopia as a warm-up and then do a 17-kilometre race around London. I think I'm asking for too much, ain't I? Yeah, I'm going to jump off. Do the short races as planned. If you are joining me, I'll see you later. Thank you for letting me chat nonsense.